Hi everybody, and welcome to the 64 Doors. Today we're going to open door 38, which is the archetype of the warrior. We're going to look at it from a human design perspective and from a gene key perspective, and we're going to bridge these two systems. And then we're going to speak a little bit about how to embody this archetype. If you want more of this energy in your life, how can you have small questions or small things in your everyday life that it will allow you to embody this archetype, whether you have it in your chart or not. So gate 38 is the gate of the fighter, and it goes from the root center. So it has very grounded energy and physical energy in a sense. And it meets the gate 28 in the splenic center, that is about purpose and risk-taking and meaning. And the programming partner in the gene keys is the 39th gene key. And this is the opposite side of the rave mandala in human design, which is gate 39. And this gate is about dynamism and liberation. So when you look at gate 38, it is an individual gate. And it is a little bit deaf from outside influence. That's with all the individual circuitry. So you will have somebody who's kind of in their own process. And there is some melancholy as well. So it can be quite difficult or dark in the shadow frequency because you're not so open for any input actually. So when you are in the shadow frequency of this gate or in the not self, it's about the habit of struggle. So it's more that you start to struggle just out of habit because that's the way you live your life. And it's not so much that you choose and pick those fights that are worth fighting for and that give you meaning and that make you feel like you have more honor and that you've created more value after. So the best thing when you are in that place where you feel like struggle has become everywhere in your life and it's everywhere, then you can actually start becoming honest with yourself. And a good thing is to just kind of pause and contemplate whenever you feel that energy of being trapped or being stuck or being in struggle. Then you can ask yourself, what is the meaning with this? What is this going to lead to? And it's going to create more awareness of this energy, because the root center has enormous amounts of energy, the energy that you put into struggle that might not lead anywhere. And instead it's going to show you what perseverance is, which is when you fight and there is a joy instead of a suffering with it. When you are in a fight and it has a purpose and it gives you meaning in life, and you know that even if you would kind of die or be stopped in the middle of the fight, it would still be worth it, and you would feel like you're dying with honor, or that you're stopped, but there's still an honor with it. It's like the flag is high when you stop. And it is an energy that actually it's about expansion and opening, because when we struggle and we overcome those obstacles, we're actually becoming bigger. We're including more. We're becoming more of ourselves. So there are some things that we can do in our everyday life which has to do with this inquiry. So we were going to start inquiring in order to tap into this energy, and then from that we're going to take action. And there's a lot of actually energy of taking action from this root center, from this 38 gate. There is the coupling with the 39 through dynamism and liberation, and then this risk taking, this action from the 28. So it is about discerning things and discerning what's worth putting energy in and fighting for. And then from that action, becoming bigger, becoming more of what we are. And spreading is about fighting from a frequency of love and knowing instead of a frequency of fear and struggle and contraction. So there's some questions that I wanted to go through. And, it's a very simple question. It's like, where in your life are you fighting yourself? Do you have an inner critic that is very strong? And does that make you feel disempowered and depleted? And do you want to continue in that same thing, or do you want to become aware of it and actually just every time it happens, you can just let it go? Or it could also be, are you afraid of fighting? Are you not tapping into this archetype? Is it something that you are afraid of doing? Even when there's a worthy case, are you not stepping into that, to that warrior that is there in you, that's there in all of us? And then, of course, you kind of want to look at your style of struggle or of combat, especially in your closest relationships. Like, what do you tend to do when you're in struggle? How do you tend to provoke other people? And what is the kind of sabotage that comes from that? And how does it drain you? Um, and then you can think of if there is any time in your life where you actually did persevere, and then you've really got, a good feedback for it in yourself. You can think of how you felt when you did persevere, and then you kind of got that confirmation that it was worth fighting for. And it's also, about in your life taking a stand for what truly matters for you. It's about the values that you're having, and expressing those values. And also, like we said, it's an action energy. So acting on the values that you have, what you have discerned is important for you and meaningful. And then you can also create, if this is a little bit mental for you, you can create some simple affirmations that can be, it can be, I have clarity and purpose in my life. I know what's worth persevering for. Or I know what inspires me, and that's what's going to make me take action. Or, I'm here for my unique purpose and I'm living that out in the world. Things like that. And just repeat them, because this whole 38 is really an alive energy. And the more alive it becomes in you, and the more you feel that you're able to act in alignment with the purpose of your life, the more you're embodying this archetype. So thank you so much for coming with me into this door. Bye.